Hi and welcome to my English channel. Are you learning English? That's awesome. Let's learn English together through some exciting stories. But first, tell me, which country are you watching from? I'd love to know how far this message has reached. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Alright, let's get started.
My family lives in a small house. Although it is small, it is very beautiful. The house is simple but comfortable, and it has everything we need. There is a big garden behind our house. I really like our garden because it is green and full of different kinds of plants and vegetables. Every morning, I go to the garden to water the plants and take care of the flowers. The garden is my favorite place in the house. I feel happy when I work in the garden. It is peaceful and quiet, and I can enjoy the fresh air. My little sister does not like working in the garden. She thinks gardening is boring. She prefers reading books. She has many books in her room. She reads books in the morning, in the afternoon, and even at night. She likes stories about animals, fairy tales, and adventures. Sometimes, I try to read with her, but I usually like spending my time outside in the garden more than reading. In our garden, we grow many vegetables. We have tomatoes, carrots, cucumbers, lettuce, and many other vegetables. I usually pick the vegetables for my parents. My parents are very happy when I bring fresh vegetables from the garden. They like to cook with fresh vegetables because the food tastes better and is healthier. Cooking is one of my parents' favorite activities. Our kitchen is small, but it is very cozy. The kitchen has everything they need, like a stove, a refrigerator, and a table. My mother loves cooking, especially in the morning and in the evening. She can make delicious meals with very simple ingredients. My father also enjoys cooking. Sometimes, he likes to try new recipes. He likes to mix different vegetables and spices to make the food taste special. They enjoy cooking together and also enjoy eating the food they make. I help them sometimes by washing the vegetables, cutting them, or carrying the bowls. It makes me feel proud to help my parents because I know they work hard to take care of the family. Our house is small, but it is always full of love and happiness. Every corner of the house is special. The living room is where we talk and share stories. The kitchen is where we cook and eat together. The garden is where I spend my time and relax. My sister's room is her favorite place because she can read and enjoy her books in peace. Even though our house is not big or luxurious, I feel very happy living here. It is simple, but it is a perfect home for our family. The garden is also very important for us because it teaches us about hard work and patience. Every vegetable needs time and care to grow. I learn how to water them carefully and check them every day. When I see the vegetables growing, I feel proud and excited. Sometimes, my little sister comes to the garden to see the plants. She does not work in the garden often, but she likes to see the vegetables grow. I love my family and my home very much. We may have a small house and a small garden, but it is full of life. We help each other, care for each other, and spend time together. That is why our house is not only a place to live but also a place full of love and happiness. I am very lucky to have a family like this and a home that I can enjoy every day. In our family, mealtimes are very important. We always try to eat breakfast and dinner together. These are the times when the whole family comes together to talk, share stories, and enjoy each other's company. I love these moments because they make me feel close to my family. Breakfast is usually simple but healthy. We often eat bread, eggs, fruit, and sometimes vegetables. I enjoy eating all kinds of vegetables. I like tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, and carrots. I also like to try different combinations of vegetables. For example, sometimes I mix lettuce, cucumber, and tomatoes in a salad. It is fresh and tasty. My little sister is different from me. She does not eat as many vegetables as I do. She likes only a few kinds, like carrots and cucumbers. She does not like tomatoes or lettuce very much. But that is okay. Everyone has their own taste. What is important is that we all sit together and eat. Eating together is not just about food, it is about being together and sharing our lives. While we eat, we talk about our plans for the day, school, work, or sometimes funny things that happened the day before. We laugh a lot because my father always tells jokes, and my little sister often makes funny comments. These moments make our home happy and lively. Dinner is even more special. After a long day, we come together in the evening. My mother usually cooks something warm and delicious. Sometimes it is soup, sometimes pasta, or rice with vegetables. My father likes to help her. He sometimes chops vegetables or stirs the food in the pan. I help by washing the vegetables or setting the table. My little sister often brings the dishes to the table. We all enjoy the food and enjoy talking to each other. We share stories about our day. I tell my parents about school or my friends. My sister sometimes shares a story from her book. My father talks about his work, and my mother sometimes tells us about news or something interesting she read online. After dinner, our home becomes calm but full of quiet happiness. The smell of food still lingers in the air, mixing with the soft sound of plates and water in the kitchen. My little sister stands by the sink, washing the dishes carefully. She likes the sound of the running water and the feeling of helping. Sometimes, she sings softly while washing, and her small voice makes everyone smile. My mother often dries the dishes and puts them away. They talk and laugh while working together, turning a simple chore into a happy moment. My father usually listens to music in the living room after dinner. When it's time to rest, he often takes his small speaker to their room and continues listening quietly before sleeping. He loves old songs from when he was young. When he listens, his eyes close slightly, and I can see peace on his face. Sometimes, he hums along quietly, and I realize how music helps him relax after a long day. I often sit nearby, feeling the rhythm of the music fill the room. It feels safe, like the sound itself is protecting our home. Our living room is small, but it always feels warm and bright. The yellow light from the lamp makes everything look cozy. The walls are decorated with family photos, birthdays, vacations, and funny moments. Each picture tells a story, and sometimes we stop to remember those days. My mother often says that our home is full of memories, not things. I think she is right. Every chair, every shelf, even the smell of the house feels like part of our story. While my father listens to music and my mother finishes small tasks on her computer, I usually watch a TV show about animals or travel. I love seeing new places and learning new facts. It makes me dream about exploring the world one day. Sometimes, my sister joins me for a few minutes before returning to her books. She loves reading more than anything. Her eyes always look bright when she talks about a story she likes. When she reads, she seems to live in another world, a quiet, happy world full of imagination. Even though we are doing different things, we are always close. My father's music, my mother's quiet typing, the sound of pages turning, and the TV, all these sounds mix together like a gentle evening song. Our family does not need to talk all the time to feel connected. Just being together in one space makes us feel loved. Sometimes, my father looks up from his music and starts a small conversation. "Did you finish your homework?" he asks kindly. "Yes, Dad," I answer. I even helped my sister with her reading. He smiles and nods. Good. Helping each other is what family means. Mom looks up from her computer and adds, "And don't forget to rest. A good night's sleep helps you grow strong." Her words are soft but full of care. These short talks always make me feel warm inside. They remind me that even simple words can show love. Our evenings are not loud or busy. They are peaceful, filled with kindness and understanding. After the stories, my mother sometimes talks about her day, the people she met, the tasks she finished, or a funny thing she read online. We all listen. My sister and I also talk about school, our friends, and small adventures from the day. Laughter fills the room as we share our thoughts. I love hearing everyone's voice blending together. It makes the evening feel complete. As time passes, the house becomes quieter again. My sister yawns and says she wants to read one more chapter before bed. I smile because she says that every night. My mother closes her laptop, and my father turns down the music. The gentle tune fades slowly, leaving only the soft sound of the night breeze coming through the window. I go to my room to get ready for bed. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and change into my pajamas. The fabric is soft, and it feels so comfortable after a long day. My sister is already sitting on her bed, reading under her small lamp. The warm light shines on her face as she turns the pages carefully. Sometimes, she reads aloud a funny line, and we both laugh quietly. Before sleeping, we always have a small chat. "What was your favorite part of the day?" I ask her. She thinks for a moment. "I liked listening to Dad's story about his old school," she says. I nod. "Me too. I liked helping Mom in the kitchen. It felt nice." We share little thoughts like that every night. Sometimes we talk about dreams, sometimes about plans for tomorrow, watering the garden, cooking something new, or helping with homework. These talks make us feel close and happy. When my sister finally closes her book, she whispers good night. I turn off the lamp and look at the ceiling for a few seconds. The house is quiet now. I can still hear the faint sound of music from my parents' room, soft, calm, and loving. I know they are still awake, maybe talking or reading before they sleep. That thought makes me feel safe. As I close my eyes, I think about everything that makes our home special: the garden, the meals, the laughter, and the care we give each other. It's not a big house, but it's full of love. Every evening teaches me something simple but beautiful: happiness is not about how much we have, it's about who we share it with. Sometimes, I imagine how our family must look from the outside: a small house with warm yellow light glowing from the windows. Inside, a father, a mother, and two children enjoying quiet, happy moments together. It may seem ordinary to others, but to me, it feels like the best place in the world. Before falling asleep, I whisper a little thank you in my heart, for my parents, my sister, and this peaceful home. The night outside is dark and silent, but inside, everything feels safe and bright. I know that tomorrow will bring new things: school, work, and laughter, but for now, this quiet moment is enough. And as I drift into sleep, I feel the love of my family wrapping around me like a warm blanket. In this small house, filled with simple sounds and gentle hearts, every night ends with the same feeling: peace, gratitude, and love.
Thank you so much for watching this story. If you enjoyed it and learned something new, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Maybe they need a little reminder to be brave and kind too. And if you love stories like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Every week, we share new English stories that are simple, beautiful, and full of life lessons. Stories that help you learn English naturally while touching your heart. Remember, learning English doesn't have to be hard. It can be peaceful, meaningful, and fun, one story at a time. So, see you in the next video, and until then, keep learning, keep smiling, and keep being kind.